So we learn about the autumn evening. Buddha didn't choose the setting of the story, the season. He didn't choose summer, which is very lively. He didn't choose um, spring or winter. He chose autumn. And, autumn, like cold wind blows, and then the leaves begin to fall down to the ground. Everything gets kind of bare. You feel that emptiness or void. And yeah, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, so many people tell us, well, I'm not lonely. I have my family, I have a lot of friends. Um, so I'm in contact with a lot of people. And that's true for many of us. We are not in complete isolation unless we get stuck on an uninhabited island like Tom Hanks in the movie Castaway. Yeah, most of us have coworkers, neighbors, housemates, family, friends. So, yeah, when Buddha talks about loneliness, he's not talking about physical companions. We have a lot of people around us. What he's talking about is the loneliness of the mind. Our mind, if you want to explain what we have in our mind, it's very difficult, first and foremost, to put it into words. And we ourselves are trying to process everything we have in our minds. Buddha teaches us, even us, we don't know our own mind in its entirety. Like the tip of the iceberg, that's all we process and we understand. Most of it is actually hidden beneath the surface. So even ourselves, we don't understand it. So we just feel something and try to put words to it, and it's very difficult for other people to understand what we are saying. So one thing is, yeah, the language, but another thing is, even if we find perfect words to describe our feelings or our experience, other people cannot relate to that all the time because they haven't had the similar experience. I mean, for me personally, every time I try to talk about my experience of war in Iran, war between Iran and Iraq, most people, their eyes would glaze over and they had no idea what I was talking about. People in the USA, actually, some people in the Japan too. So some part of who we are, our history, our background, our karma, we feel no one understands the pain we have gone through. So we have to just lock it up, put a lock on it, because we feel the futility of sharing and being either misunderstood or not understood at all. I think it might even make us feel more lonely when we try to share and not be understood than not share at all. Yeah. So this is I think it's one of the greatest plight and difficulties and sufferings for humanity, which might be getting worse, I don't know, because of the digital age. Uh, yeah, we see online what's going on, the battle of words and all that stuff. So when we listen to the Dharma, of course, there is a remedy. Buddha wouldn't tell us the problem without showing us the remedy, the antidote. So when we listen to the Dharma for the first time, we feel totally understood because there is nothing in our alaya consciousness, our true self, that is not taught or talked about or understood by Amida Buddha. And it's all in the teachings, everything. So If we look in the wrong direction to be understood, we have to keep suffering. Uh, but if we change direction and move towards the shore of enlightenment, towards the right direction, where true feelings of being understood is possible, then with every effort we make going in that way, we feel more and more being understood, and we are saved from the hell of loneliness. That's the beauty of listening to the Dharma. But first, we need to acknowledge the problem. That's the first noble truth. Life is suffering, life is hard, life is lonely, Buddha teaches us. We need to acknowledge that or process what he means by it so we can confront deeper part of the mind and find liberation, be truly saved from that pain and agony. That's the beauty of learning the Dharma. So good job everyone for being here practicing together. We will have our beginners class in 30 minutes, and then we will do Chomun at 10:30 a.m. Pacific, and have a wonderful Sunday. Bye.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Gary, and everybody. Take care.
Bye. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you.